From comic book heroes to video game adventures, it seems like it's only a matter of time before our favorite properties get a fully fledged live-action cinematic adaptation. Whenever this happens, it's fun to imagine who among Hollywood's best and brightest could bring our beloved faves to life. I'm Tim with Channel Frederator, and today we're dreamcasting a live-action version of one of our own personal obsessions, Steven Universe. Sure, there isn't a live-action version of Steven Universe being made, that we know of, but that doesn't stop us from pretending. So put those donuts down and pick up a script, because today on Channel Frederator we've got our top picks for the ultimate Steven Universe live-action cast. Let's get started. Rico Rodriguez as Steven Universe. Casting the lead role in a Steven Universe live-action film isn't as easy as it looks. Steven is the focal point of the whole complex world, and you need a kid with the charisma and playful charm that Steven exudes in the show. We think we found a winning personality in the form of Rico Rodriguez, known to most as Manny from the popular television comedy Modern Family. As a protagonist, Steven displays a loving enthusiasm and kindness that forms the very heart of the show and its storyline. Steven's gentle nature, even when a world of chaos is erupting around him, has endeared him to many fans and made him a relatable character to those just trying to get by in this crazy world. In his Modern Family role, Rodriguez has portrayed a boy who maintains a sense of optimism even as insanity is breaking out around him. Granted, Steven's issues tend to be a little more life and death than Manny's, but at the heart of each character there's a kindness and belief in good that helps us see Rodriguez stepping into Steven's shoes. Sure, we know Rodriguez is soon going to hit the age where he's too old to play Steven, but that's the joy of fantasy casting. Youth is forever. Besides, you could write it off as a manifestation of Steven's aging powers. John Goodman as Greg Universe. John Goodman has already earned major dad points for his years on the popular television sitcom Roseanne. He even has prior experience playing the pops of another well-known cartoon character, Speed Racer. However, a friendly, fatherly presence isn't all Goodman would bring to the table in portraying Greg Universe. A retired rocker who now runs a car wash, Greg is a laid-back kind of dude with a simple approach to life and unconditional love for his son. Goodman, who's shown off his love for a rocker lifestyle in films like Inside Llewyn Davis, True Stories, and Blues Brothers 2000s, seems tailor-made to nail the groovier aspects of Greg's character. Furthermore, John Goodman's role in flicks like cult classic The Big Lebowski shows us that he knows a thing or two about being cool. A gentle-voiced, guitar-playing dad with charm, we can see Goodman bringing the charisma to Greg needed to capture Rose's heart and raise Steven right. DANAI GURIRA as Garnet. Okay, so there is an obvious answer for Garnet. Pop star Estelle voices the character, and she'd play a great live-action Garnet as well. But casting her is too easy, and we like to make things difficult for ourselves. So let's assume Estelle is unavailable to work on a live-action production. Who should play the tough, no-nonsense, yet endearing Garnet? Our pick goes to DANAI GURIRA. Most well-known for playing Michonne on The Walking Dead, Garnet's a character that demands a strong actress-player, and GURIRA definitely knows how to hold her own. I mean, have you seen her wield a sword on The Walking Dead? She also has the charisma of a leader and a wry delivery that makes you understand why people would follow her, just like Garnet. Also, don't make her mad. Bryce Dallas Howard as Pearl. Pearl the perfectionist is smart, driven, sometimes arrogant, but also wonderfully vulnerable. That character complexity requires an actress who can wear a lot of hats, which Bryce Dallas Howard can do and more. As Claire in Jurassic World, Howard had to be smart, driven, and vulnerable, and she nailed all three while being stuck in those stupid heels for the whole movie. She's also gotten plenty physical in some of her roles, like the vampire Victoria in Twilight Eclipse and Kate Connor in Terminator Salvation. Pearl is also prone to self-destructive behavior, which Howard really hasn't gotten the opportunity to do in her work yet, so it's the perfect opportunity to play to her strengths as an actress while trying something new. Rachel Bloom as Amethyst. When we think of the sometimes manic and always fun energy of Amethyst, we can't help but compare her to the frenetic presence of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend star Rachel Bloom. Bloom was known to many people across the internet for a rambunctious and comedic presence that she shared online and in live shows. One of the keys to Bloom's humor has always been the injection of innocence, however feigned, as the punchline. This is a quality that would aid in the portrayal of Amethyst, the youngest of the gems. All at once peppy and profoundly lazy, Amethyst is often the comedic foil for some of the show's more hilarious moments. Bloom has proven that she can encapsulate this kind of wistful personality, and we know for sure that she can deliver jokes like no other. Furthermore, the multi-layered presentation of her character on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend shows us that Bloom knows a thing or two about making a funny character more than just a one-dimensional presentation. We know she can help Amethyst deliver the laughs, but feel confident she could provide the chops needed for more serious moments too. Maggie Q as Peridot. Cranky, caustic, and upset by all the clods of the world, Peridot, the maroon gem turned official team member, has Maggie Q written all over her. Q has plenty of experience playing strong, intimidating female characters like Nikita in the TV show of the same name and Tori from the Divergent series, so stepping into the shoes of Peridot would be easy peasy. Peridot's voice might be a bit out of her typical range, but it'd be a great chance to test her vocal prowess. Peridot usually isn't as out-and-out silly as the other characters, preferring a deadpan delivery that Q could rock like no other. But like all great characters, there's more to Peridot than just annoyance. Peridot also has a soft side and naivete, so it's a great opportunity for Q to show off a sensitive side. Jane Lynch as Yellow Diamond. A dismissive matriarch with little interest in the plights of lesser mortals, Yellow Diamond sounds an awful lot like a galactic version of Sue Sylvester, which means Jane Lynch would be perfect to step into her shiny golden shoes. The totalitarian delivery of Diamond's lines is something we know Lynch can do. Perhaps the greatest key to portraying Yellow Diamond, though, is not just wielding power with an air of menace, but relishing in the experience. Jane Lynch understands the comic potential of portraying someone so severe and knows how to make us smile as she does, even if the character never smiles herself. Abigail Breslin as Sadie. Steven's donut shop pal, Sadie Miller is a sweet, friendly, supportive ray of sunshine in Steven's life. As such, we can't imagine anyone better to play her than Little Miss Sunshine herself. Following Breslin's recent turn in television show Scream Queens, we know that the actress can bring an awareness to unbelievable events that would be required for a character in the world of Steven Universe. Also, as part of Steven's more ordinary life, Sadie often provides support and acts as a sister figure to the young protagonist. We think that Breslin's relatable charm would make her the perfect sisterly companion to Steven, and her reserved but quirky nature would bring a whole new layer to the character of Sadie. Cole Sprouse as Lars. Sadie's crush and fellow donut shop employee Lars is a little less well-mannered. Punk rock in presentation and an occasional adversarial presence in Steven's life, we're going to cast what may seem like a bit of an unconventional choice for Lars. But hear us out. Cole Sprouse, known to most TV fans as one half of the twin duo who embodied the popular Disney Channel series The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, is an ideal choice to portray Lars. From his days tormenting Mr. Mosby, we know that Cole can channel the sense of mischief needed to embody somebody like Lars. But now that he's grown up from plucky kid to teenager, we can also see why Sadie would be crushing on him so hard. It's also part of the natural progression of former Disney stars to take on a role that helps them shed their good kid image. Granted, joining the live-action cast of a cartoon adaptation isn't the most adult move, but playing the punk rock donut peddler is still a good start. Furthermore, Sprouse has announced a return to acting with Riverdale, where he'll be playing a live-action version of popular comics character Jughead. If he's game to bring one cartoon to life, why not two? Zoe Kravitz as Lapis Lazuli. Zoe Kravitz has become quite the unexpected action star over her short career, playing Angel Salvador in X-Men First Class, Senshi Rage in After Earth, Christina in the Divergent series, and Toast the Knowing in Mad Max Fury Road. That's a whole lot of physicality to bring to the big screen considering that Kravitz is only 5'1". That contrast would be perfect for Lapis Lazuli though, who is exceptionally powerful and more than done with putting up with everyone, yet is still kind and friendly towards Steven. Anyone playing Lazuli has to be able to switch between modes at the drop of a hat. Kravitz can play both big-hearted and loyal, as well as aggressive and threatening. If that doesn't capture the multifaceted Lapis Lazuli, I don't know what does. Gwendolyn Christie as Jasper. Since we started this list with our little hero Steven, it's only fitting that we ended with Jasper, one of the antagonists in Steven Universe. Jasper is a strict, proud warrior who doesn't let anything stand in her way. She's also beyond intimidating, so whoever plays her has to be able to convey that physical dominance. Enter Gwendolyn Christie. Christie plays Brienne of Tarth on Game of Thrones, an amazing warrior and loyal friend who never backs down in a fight. She also stands at an impressive 6'3", which not many actresses with her chops can boast. And since Christie is used to playing the oh-so-noble-hearted Brienne, it could be a fun opportunity for her to walk on the darker side. Thanks for watching our picks for a Steven Universe live-action casting. If you like this video, you might enjoy our 107 facts about Steven Universe or our cartoon conspiracy on why the gems might be evil. You may have noticed an obvious omission on this list. Connie doesn't have a live-action counterpart. We couldn't really reach a consensus on who to cast, so we want to hear from you. Who would you cast as Connie in a live-action Steven Universe movie? Be sure to let us know, and remember, Frederator loves you.